Good afternoon. Phil Lindemann with your Krystal 93 News for Mountain Comfort Furnishings and Design.
Yesterday was definitely a mix of emotions. I was just so proud of everyone.
That was senior captain Cole Stuckey with the Summit High hockey team, just 18 hours after losing the state title to Durango.
I'm really proud that I was able to help change the culture of Summit hockey, and hopefully this will be a stepping stone in the right direction.
He tells me the team that took the ice last night was a lot like the old Tigers team, the Tigers before the playoffs.
We got back to our regular season play again. We weren't that just hard-nosed, fast hockey that we've been playing and been successful in the playoffs.
But something last night changed with a power play goal in the second, and the Tigers roared back.
A lot of the credit's due to our coach, Chris Miller. He really instilled the belief in us that we could win and that all 20 guys, if we bought into the culture and bought into each other, we could really have a serious team and go far into playoffs.
It was not quite far enough for Summit's first state title. But Cole, he's already made peace with that. It's what comes next that matters.
Yeah, it's sad knowing that was my last game in my last season, but it's also good to know that I've helped change the culture of Summit hockey and that we're in a better direction now.
Head coach Chris Miller tells me this team is looking strong into the future. They've got a lot of strong sophomores and juniors. The hunt continues for the suspect in a fatal hit and run in Avon last night. Avon police say this person struck and killed a man on U.S. Highway 6 near the entrance to Beaver Creek. And now Eagle County Sheriff is investigating another hit and run from Minturn where a tanker truck smashed into a building. This one happened just after midnight this past Saturday. A massive youth free ski contest is coming to the High Alpine at Breckenridge.
500 kids and their families in town for a 7 to 10 day period.
That was John Copeland, new COO at Breck Resort.
First time we've been able to get this event at Breck. It's been a couple years in the making, so we're super excited about that.
This week on the State of Summit, we are talking with Daniel Becker, the new CEO at the Summit Community Care Clinic.
The community members are challenged with where they spend their money, and healthcare may not be their top priority with a family.
Becker comes to Summit from similar clinics in Kentucky and Grand Junction.
The Summit Clinic was one of the well-known clinics that do a very good job at taking care of the community members.
He inherits a clinic that is 3 times larger than average for a community this size, treating over 9,100 people and 32,000 visits last year.
I think it's the dynamics of the industries that are here, the tourism, and the staff that take care of that tourism.
He promises to keep doing what this clinic does best.
We see insured and uninsured, so we see everybody. I want to make sure we have access for all the community members who want to seek access from us.
And he's brainstorming new ways of doing that, like wraparound care supported by new grant funding.
When you come in for a medical visit, we wrap all the services around you at that time and meet you where you are to provide as much care as we can.
Becker's overall vision?
I want to make sure the care clinic's set up to be here for the next future generations that need help, not just today's.
Tune in again next week for the State of Summit on Krystal 93. One of the clinic's biggest fundraisers will be back at the Keystone Center, Soup for the Soul. Soup for the Soul is next Saturday, March 23rd, with soup and live music from the Bo Thomas Band. Get tickets online. In sports, the Avalanche play the Red Wings tonight at 7:30 on TNT. And in local sports, today is Race 3 of the Bubblegum Race Series at Frisco Adventure Park. Joining in the fun are special guests, former Team Summit skiers and current U.S. ski team members Camden Palmquist and Stanley Buzik. They'll be setting the course and signing autographs. Tonight's race is a dual slalom. Registration starts 4:15. Racing starts at 5. Phil Lindemann, Krystal 93 News.